So this is going to be really quick. I'm filming this in the bathroom because the TV is on in the living room. My mom was watching and it's pretty loud. And I don't want to disturb her anyway. So I had to do laundry tonight. And there were, so the washers and the dryers are in a line next to each other in a straight line. And I had one dryer at that point. I had finished washing some of my clothes. I still had other clothes in the wash, but I had one dryer. And so this guy came in and he took one of the dryers on the end. He had taken one of the dryers on the end. But what he did was when he came back to take his stuff out, he made 2 trips. He was also using just one dryer because there were other people who had the other dryers. And so he put some of his clothes in, and then he came back, took them out, and then put the other load in and used the same dryer, which is fine. But here's the thing. When he took the clothes out of the dryer, he spread them throughout all of the dryers, and they're all connected. They're touching each other. So it's like a long table with, the dryers next to each other. And he spread them out and knocked everything onto my dryer. Now, I had cleaned at the top of it. I had sanitized it and put some of my stuff on it. And so what he did was he took all of the space. Like, there were 3 dryers, but there were 2 other dryers between his and mine. Mine was the 3rd one down. He spread his stuff out on all of them, including mine, knocked my stuff out of the way, and luckily I had my stuff in a bag, but he damn near pushed that out of the way as well. And he took something from his own bag that hadn't been washed, and it looked dirty, and put it on top right by my stuff. And so I just took because I had some clean things that I had dried, and I had luckily I had in a bag at that point, and they weren't just out. And this is why I put them in bags when I dry them. And, especially if there's only one dryer and I have to little by little take stuff out and leave it there while the rest is still drying. I'll put them in bags now because this is what people do. If it had just been sitting out there, it would have been contaminated, right? And in the past, I've had people, caregivers, come and actually open the dryer that my stuff is in, and it'll fall out onto the ground. And they'll pick it up and shove it back in dirty, and I have to rewash it. But yeah, he did this, and the problem with him is that, I know he works there, but he's not just a caregiver. He has some more power. So I really had to be nice to him, and I had to be nice, despite the fact that he's the perpetrator. I know he is. I've seen him before. He's made comments before, little comments. And I know that they're just trying to piss me off because they know that I'm a germaphobe. Now I am. I used to say, no, I'm not. But I am. I've gone a little crazy when it comes to germs. They know that. I don't want people touching my clean stuff. So they do this shit on purpose. And so he did that, and I moved my stuff, and then I cleaned the top off again of the dryer, and I put my stuff back in the bag, of course. Later, he came back into the same damn thing. By that point, there were more dryers free, so I had 2, and he did the same thing. He spread his stuff out all over the top of not just his dryer, but mine as well, and kind of nudged against my clean stuff. Luckily, it was in a bag. Yeah, that's what they do. And another guy came in too. No, he had the dryer on the end. What did he do? The same thing. He took his clothes out, dropped them on the floor, and then put them on top of my clean dryer that I had sanitized, forcing me to re-sanitize it. They know that'll drive me crazy. They know it will, and that's what they do. But here's the worst part. When I got back to the apartment, I noticed that on my desk by my computer, there was a marker that I did not put there. I haven't used that in a long time. I asked my mother if she put it there, and I wasn't angry with her. I just wanted to know if she did it so that I would know that she did it. And she said no. Which means that someone came in when I wasn't here and did it just to piss me off, just to show me that they were going to come in when I wasn't here, that they could come in when I wasn't here, and that there's nothing I can do about it, and I wouldn't know what else they tampered with, right? And I got angry with my mom because I sometimes she does forget things, and I demanded that she tell me the truth. That I said, look, if you did it, it's fine. Just tell me you did it. Just tell me the truth. Because if you did it and don't tell me, I'm always going to wonder if they came in here and did it. And then if it was them, what else did they tamper with? They're showing me that they were here. Because they don't want me to have any sense of peace or safety anywhere. So it's constant fear, constant insecurity. Even in my own home, I can't feel safe. Did they tamper with the food? Did they tamper with something else? Did they put cameras back up? I'm not going to know. I begged her to just tell me the truth because she will lie sometimes, right? But she swears she didn't do it. Good night.